Hi everybody, 24th of July 2021. My name is Sergey Baklikov and you're watching Baklikov Live. This week I continue the road trip 2021 through mostly Chelyabinsk region. You know, well, actually, I started it like 2 weeks ago. I have made the visit to the town of Asha. 2 days ago, the trip to the town of Sim. Yesterday, it was the town of Minyar. And today, I moved even further. I moved to the town where I am now. It is called Ust-Katav. Ust-Katav. Ust, from the Russian word ustya, the mouth, the river mouth. And this is literally the mouth. It's like the town which is located next to the mouth of Katav River. However, here is the place where Katav River meets Yuryuzan River. Well, and exactly here, now behind me, it's Yuryuzan River. Okay, I'm starting here, the local time 1935, same as in the Republic of Bashkortostan. Moscow plus 2 hours or GMT plus 5 hours, okay? Well, let's take a walk. But first, let me tell you that this is another town which was founded first off as an iron making plants or metallurgical plants, and it is from this point of view it is also related and to Asha and to Minyar and to Sim, and actually used to be, even founded with the same guys, Masnikov or Misnikov and the Tverdyshev families. Yep, but now, the main enterprise here is the Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant. This is the tram capital of Russia. They are producing the trams here since 1901. Can you imagine that? 1901. Already in 1901, they produced the first tram, which was supplied to Tiflis. Back then, that's how was called the town of Tbilisi. And they are still making it. Ust-Katav car building plants even have the world records. They are produced the most of tram cars with the one model, the legendary KMT5M. You can check it out. The Ust-Katav car building plants, they have the website, so there you can see which trams, how they look like, they produce now. They have Russian version and English version. Just look for EN there, so that will move you to the English version. Okay, look, there's the Ust-Katav railway station, and here is the continue of that railway. It's a part of the historic part of Trans-Siberian Railway. So here we are. By the way, the town of Ust-Katav was founded in 1758. So it's about the same time as all those towns that I have already visited. Asha, Minyar, Sim. The population here is almost 22,000 residents, well, officially. And by the way, this is Bryansk Bridge, built in 1944, Bryansk Bridge. Pretty beautiful one. It's one of not many sightseeings here. Yes, we have to. We always, when we explore these towns, we always have to remember that it used to be just metallurgical plants, or how back in those days they called iron making plants. Okay, And the settlements started to be developed here just around the metallurgical plants. Okay, it's never supposed to be something like, you know, big city with a lot of attractions. However, exactly what about this place? You know, yeah, many urbanists of Russia, they really complained that in the town where they still produce the trams for the whole country, and used to produce for the whole former Soviet Union and now for the whole Russia. You know, for Ufa, for Krasnodar, and many other towns. However, here they don't have their own railway. They don't have their own railway. They used to have the test railway. The railway, just a little railway through the city where they are tested, the new trams. But even that railway now is not active. Next thing, can you imagine that if you will come here, yes, you will find the local museum, just like the museum in general about the history of the town of Ust-Katav. But imagine you will not find the museum of trams, okay? And yeah, here I agree with the urbanists, Russian urbanists, that it's like, you know, it's like here is something what they can attract for. I mean, something they can make an attraction for tourists here. Easy. I mean, it's just like next to their legs, next to their feet. Okay, it's like a big thing because everybody since the Soviet days and even before that, I told you, even before the revolution, 1901, when they started making the cars here, the tram cars. Well, everybody knows Ustkataf as the capital of the trams. You say Ustkataf, people suppose the trams. Okay, but when you will come here, you will not find the trams. You will not find the tram museum. So they can make actually here like the railway through all the sightseeings of Ust-Katav. They can make the museum, and also what's interesting, they actually can make the industrial tourism. Like for example, somebody in a certain time or certain days may come and to see how they are producing the trams. Okay, that's gonna be exciting. Look, today I got late for 1 minute. That's because I came like a minute. I was driving. There was the maintenance in the parts of the roads I was driving through. Also, I was driving through again through Asha, Minyar, Sim. So actually, I've made a big detour, but that's because I was recording the just a no comments video for you. Later I will upload it, like the road from Asha to Minyar. It's very beautiful. From Minyar to Sim, from Sim to Ust-Katav, and later I will just upload it. There's no internet, but I just recorded the video, and I came minutes and minutes. I parked the car here. I immediately got out of the car. You see this Volkswagen Polo from Avis, and immediately I ran away through this bridge. By the way, really very nice bridge. Can you imagine that it used to be the car bridge, but back in 1970s, it's built in 1944. For more than 30 years, it used to work as a car bridge, pedestrian and car bridge. Now only pedestrian bridge since 1970s. If I'm not mistaken, since 1975 or so. Yeah, today I came a minute. (1944), Bryansky most, Bryansk Bridge. It's a really nice cable stayed bridge. Okay, I will leave the car here. And we'll get back to it later. Just want to make sure once again I closed the car. Yes, I closed it. Ust-Katav. Okay, so again here, same as in Asha, Minyar, Sim, also like more than a half of the city, it's a private sector. Most of people are living in their private houses, but some of the block of the Soviet buildings also exist here. Mostly built in 1950s, early 1960s. For the workers of Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant. Yes, imagine Ust-Katav supplied the trams for the whole country. Back in those days, for the whole Soviet Union. Renovation of the sidewalks. Well, here is the typical Khrushchev buildings. Nice. The tile, not the asphalt, but the sidewalk tile, gonna be here. Look, local hotel. And look, again, Ust-Katav, also like Sim, Minyar and Asha, rides around the mountains, famous Ural mountains. Hello, Jay Lewis. Hello, friends. Cafe 7. Mikhail Bensman, Draven Dever, Brian B, Luis Antonio Lozada, Jeff, and everybody. Thank you for joining today, this Saturday. High swelling sausage. So I still didn't get it. Are you married, as Nancy Estella says, or you're not? Tell us. I guess most of people want to know. They want to know you're married or not. Because if you're married, you no need FUCK the brain to Anastasia, okay? Got inside of the just a random yards here, the garages, just a simple garage, and so-called capital garages. I already explained to you what does it mean, capital garage. Simple garage is just like garage, which is made of just metal lists. gates, roof, and that's it. But the capital garage, it's made of bricks. It has the electricity. It has a heating. It's a warm garage 24/7. The Soviet blocks of Ust-Katav. It seems like it's a school there or something. Frigging tags. The supermarket. Magnet Cosmetics. Sidewalk tile. Awesome. By the way, how is the connection? Well, my speed test used to show that connection here is okay. Like 30 megabit per second for upload. And for the live stream, upload is the most important. Well, look, this is the administration of Ustkataf. Just such a simple administrative building. Yeah, you see here is nothing festive. Nothing festive about the Ural working towns. Everything is so simple, utilitarian. Not even be trade problems. Okay. Okay, thank you for letting me know. That's pretty good. It seems like little markets. The furniture, plastic windows, the entrance doors. Okay, something like maybe construction markets. Taxi parking. Okay, the trading complex Cascade. Yeah, it's a mall. Already closed now. The local time 7:53 and it's Saturday. Let me tell you one interesting thing about Ust-Katav. So Ust-Katav, initially the iron making plant used to belong to the families of Tverdyshev family and Mesnikov family. When he died, the control, the control of the plant got to Princess Belozerskaya. And all the way until the revolution in 1917, Belozersky family used to own the plants. I'm sure many of you feels like Belozersky. Sounds familiar. Yes, familiar, because look, in St. Petersburg, that's exactly that family who used to own and constructed the palace on the intersection of the embankment of Fontanka River and Nevsky Prospect. And more than that, the family used to belong the whole Krestovsky Islands, which is now like one of the most expensive places in terms of the real estate in St. Petersburg. Look, an old school way to dry the clothes, the rugs. Lenin, by the way, this is Lenin Street. Lenin Street. Monetka. Monetka is like a little coin. Monetka. The chain of the supermarkets in Russia. They are everywhere. I guess with Monetka they want to say that they are a budget store. Because Monetka, it's like a little coin. You know that ending ka tells that like this is not just a moneta, coin, but monetka. Monetka, it's like a little one. Not just coin, but little coin. Oh, interesting to see this. Look, the sign, the directions. Ufa and Chelyabinsk is there. But actually it's not. I mean, Chelyabinsk and Ufa, maybe yeah, like you here you need to turn there, right? But look, Ust-Katav is like exactly between Ufa and Chelyabinsk. Ufa is the capital of the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia. Chelyabinsk is the capital of Chelyabinsk region, where we are. About 260 kilometers here to Chelyabinsk, and I guess about the same to Ufa. Manjuna MN, you like Polina Gagarina, Pelageya Khanova, Veronika Kovalenko, and Vera Brezhneva. Out of this list, I only like Pelageya because she's singing folklore. All the rest singers are like too pop for me. Too pop. I like Zemfira. Check out Zemfira. because she's from Ufa. No, not because of this. Listen to her music, dude. A lot of singers from Ufa. Mind your name, it's, I didn't get, Zemfira. Zemfira. Here is the kindergarten. Marsko and Sergey, do they ever change the name of streets there? Say like Lenin, change to Ufa streets. Well, I'm here for the first hour, so I don't know. But I never heard anywhere the Lenin Street was renamed to something else. Lenin Street or Lenin Avenue? Are you kidding me? And why in Ust-Katav they will have an Ufa street? However, they have Ufimskaya, like Ufa street in St. Petersburg, yeah. Why not? But definitely nobody gonna rename the Lenin streets. Nobody. This is a kindergarten. Oh, look. Wow. Yeah. Living next to the mountains is good for paraplanarism. Amazing. Luis Antonio Diaz Lozada, Sergey, no coffee today? For the last 3 days, I'm driving all around Chelyabinsk region, Southern Urals, around the famous Ural mountains. And now I came to Ustkataf, probably the first English language vlogger or streamer. I'm showing you the Tram capital of Russia, a small town with history since 1758. But what are you really interested in? If I gonna have coffee today? Dude. No, why? I mean, why? Manjuna MN, I heard there is quarantine rules for foreigners arriving in Russia from August. Is this confirmed? I don't know. I don't follow this. I do not follow this. All this stuff. I don't know. Okay, kindergarten. Let's walk through one more yard here. "40 years of October" streets. 40 years of October. Of course, it means that's Great October Revolution. 40 years since the October Revolution. Hi kids. Hi kids. У меня очень мало. У меня очень мало. 5200. У меня 5000 подписчиков. Канал называется Баклыков Life, потому что я Баклыков. Я Баклыков. Моя фамилия Баклыков. Баклыков. Да. И он называется Баклыков Life. Live — это значит прямой эфир, понимаете? Live — прямой эфир.
А вы знаете, у вас есть друзья?
Да.
Они тоже снимаются?
Ну, нет. В основном нет. В основном нет.
Как называется?
Баклыков Life. Надо на английском языке набирать. Баклыков Life. Угу. Но у меня для детей не очень интересно. Понимаете?
Ничего, посмотрим.
Окей.
Посмотрим. Я уже смотрела.
Да, вы попали, потому что это лайв. Это лайв.
Мы ваши подписчики.
Окей, хорошо.
Привет.
Спасибо. They said they are my subscribers now, and they wished me luck. Okay? Yes, lovely kids. Here. Well mannered. Chocolate syrup overdose. Correct. No TikTokers or whatever. Yes, maybe here is less TikTokers, but I think even here TikTokers now. The car school. That's where you can study for category B and drive the car. Just a normal car. Okay, this is Lenin Street. I got back to Lenin Street. I just walked around, got inside of some random yards here. And now I'm gonna go to the Palace of Culture. I gotta go to the Palace of Culture. Пятерочка, Little Five. Пятерочка store. There's the Palace of Culture. The people of labor glory. Awesome. traditionally such small Ural towns, they glorify the labor and people of labor, the workers. I love that here is the square before the Palace of Culture, and there's the square, and no any parking surrounds. I love Ust-Katav, place to photograph. The fountain, nice Soviet fountain. I'm not sure why it's not active now. Maybe already too late. Karl Marx and Vladimir Lenin in front. (1950s) Palace of Culture. There's also the movie theater now. The movie theater where I see goes all the fresh Hollywood movies, Black Widow, Space Jam. There's also the images of Karl Marx and Lenin. This is a nice colonnaded neoclassicism, Stalinist neoclassicism, 1950s. Hey, also nice galleries. There's the stage. So from time to time people perform there. When hear some holidays or big Russian nationwide holidays or local holidays, like the day of the city, the day of the car builder, the playgrounds. The Mercedes track.
Стоп, машина. Давай будем преступниками. Вот здесь. Давай. Только машину свою завези.
Okay, let's keep walking through the town of Ust-Katav. Yes, in Russian language we pronounce it as Ust, because in Russian name there's after T, Ust, there's a soft sign. And when it's with a soft sign, you have to pronounce it T, not T. not in a hard way. Ust means, I already told you that Ust means the mouth, the river mouth. And here it literally means the mouth of Katav River. And yes, this is literally the town which is founded on a place of the mouth of Katav River, Ust-Katav. The sun is still high. The time here is 8:15. Okay, now gonna turn to Komsomolskaya, Komsomol Street. Komsomol Street, and we will now go in direction of the plant, Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant. Hello everyone once again who keep joining this live stream, Baklikov Live. This Saturday I continue my road trip through the Southern Urals. Here I already covered the town of Asha, Minyar, Sim, and now it's the time for Ust-Katav. Ustkataf, so I was covering all these towns because they goes like next to each other. Asha, Minyar, Sim, now Ust-Katav. All of them were founded in the middle of 18th century as in the metallurgical plants, or how they used to say, just iron making plants, mostly with the families of Masnikov and Tverdyshev and Masnikov. Well, exactly here, actually, the plant for a long time used to belong to Beloselsky family, one of the richest families in Russia. They even have their palace in St. Petersburg and used to have the whole Krestovsky Island of St. Petersburg. I was taking you to Beloselsky Palace many times. That one, which is located on the corner of Nevsky Prospect and the embankment of Fontanka River. I also was investigated if those Masnikovs who founded the plants here are the relatives of Masnikov House in St. Petersburg, but no, there's another Masnikovs. But since 1901, the metallurgical plant here was re-modernized to the car building plant. And still, it's a car building plant. It has supplied the whole Russia and the Soviet Union with the trams. They even have the world records. Almost 15,000 trams of the same series were produced here. Well, There's like two opinions about it. Like the first one, it is cool. The another opinion that it is not cool. It is not cool because like okay, so if for so many time you were making the same, absolutely the same tram, that means actually you was not upgrading your trams for a long time. You can go to the website, the Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant. They have their website, nice website, available in English, and there you can find information about them and the photographs of the trams they are making for Russia now. Well, here traditionally, let me tell you that's same as in other Southern Ural towns. Most of people, however, even though it's a town, living in a private sector, in their private houses. Well, here I guess maybe like up to 60% are living in the private houses. We now went through the block of multi-flats Soviet residential buildings, but already starting from here, it's private houses. As the new ones. Oh, how nice to see the original wooden houses with the original wooden window frames. Looks much better than a new plastic shit. The garden. Бабушкас. Another store. The World of Lights. Okay. Electric Technique. And other stuff. Hey, nice flowers. the satellite dish. Plastic windows. Manual 103. Thank you, dude, for super sticker. Okay, so the metallurgical plant was here, and now there's Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant. Let's walk around. Maybe we'll see something interesting, who knows. But look, as I said at the very beginning, the urbanists of Russia, they're really pissed off that here in the tram capital of Russia, in the town itself, here is no railways, no trams, no tram museum. Yes, here's like local museum. The local museum that is telling the general history of Ustkataf. But here is no the museum of the Ust-Katav trams. And I'm sure they would have a lot of stuff to show. And they could make the railway here like for tourists, like to drive around the whole town, watching the best views. Because naturally, the nature is beautiful here. The nature is beautiful. It's already the advantage itself, just with a landscape here. And they could make the industrial tourism. Like people could come here just to the factory to watch how they do that. Okay, look. Creating the move on the grounds and in the space. Yes, also Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant, also a part of Roscosmos, Russian Cosmos now. But I'm not sure what they are making for the Roscosmos. But I guess you can read that on their website. The sign there is UKVZ. What means Ust-Katav? It's abbreviation for Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant. You see there's still the Soviet coat of arms. There's a wedding ghost now. Interesting. Okay, I guess this is the entrance. This is the entrance to Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant. And I hope that actually I'm allowed to film here because Russian cosmos, Russian space, it's serious. So this enterprise, this industry considered as the defense industry. And usually they have a very strict rules. That paraplan still flying. That's interesting how they are allowed to fly above the car building plant. This is interesting, but not a tourist destination. Exactly. This is not a tourist destination. Yeah, and this is what I want to talk about now. I've heard some opinions, like just let's say yesterday, that here is like nothing to see and something like that. Well, yes, this is just a Southern Urals town, working town. But in the same time, so it can be, no matter how you will want this, but it can be like Moscow or St. Petersburg. But in the same time, it has what, let's say, Moscow, St. Petersburg, Kazan, and many other big cities do not have. They don't have such a nature around, the mountains, the legendary Ural mountains all around, the fresh air, and the enterprises, where actually, if they only wanted, they could develop the industrial tourism. Like for those tourists who want to come to the enterprise and to see how everything works, how they are making the trams. Actually, I saw the reportages of some vloggers who was coming here, and that was interesting. That was interesting to see, like all the stages of the process of making the trams. That's interesting. Let's say here, yes, it could be industrial tourism, like people would come here, watch how it goes. Also, they could make the a museum of the trams here, their own trams. They are making already for 112 years. They supplied the whole Soviet Union, now Russia, with the trams. That's great. And also they could keep developing the tram line that they used to have here. The tram line, which wasn't a public transportation tram line, but that was the tram line to test the new trams that they are producing. And also, yeah, maybe it's possible to connect it with some, well, with watching some nice natural places. Unfortunately, somebody's house was burned in fire here. Look, everywhere in Ust-Katav now, the sidewalk tile. They are making the renovation of the sidewalks, which is great. But parking on a lawn is not great. Industrial tourism is a very good idea and can be combined with education. Yes, I mean, like, look, only one this thing can play a lot for the development of tourism here. Like, look, it's not a joke. It's the whole car building plant, which has existed already for more than 100 years. Hi, ребята.
Когда больше вы меня так уезжать, тогда вас тогда
Look, in Russia, the thing is, in Russia, everybody knows that Ust-Katav is a tram capital. You say Ust-Katav, people imagine the trams, but not a single tram in the whole city. Paul Hart, Ust-Katav may not be a tourist destination, but you give an insight into the real Russian life, industry, lifestyle. Я блогер, я блогер, я блогер.
А вас как называют? Вас как называют?
Baklykov life.
Я вас смотрю,
Baklykov.
я вас смотрю.
Окей. Baklykov life. Я Baklykov, это мой life. Yes, exactly. Look, here you can combine the tourism, industrial tourism, and like seeing like an average Russian town. This is really average working Russian town. Those not really very average because it's like mono town. Well, anyway, something like really normal. Nice playgrounds, just right next to the house. Hi. Да. Да. I told him hi, and he told me house. Okay. Classic BMW. Okay, look, if to believe the map that I have in my phone, now we will see where used to be that tram line, which wasn't the tram line for the, just like as a public tram line, as a public transportation, but like just a test line. Look, it's still in a good condition. And I think it makes it even easier for them to start any tourist rides here. I think it was cool. It's still in a very good condition. By the architecture, I can say this is a pre-revolutionary building. Oh, oh, look at this. Wow, whoa. It's actually the active line. Wow. But I read it's not anymore. Maybe something changed. Whoa. Whoa. Look, so you can see now one of the trams of Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant. This is amazing. So the test line still works. Amazing. It seems like it goes just back and forth here. Amazing. It's amazing. Well, I've read that now this railway, this test railway is not active. But maybe something changed since then. And it's so great to see this. It goes back. It's cool. It's super cool. And this is for the first time I actually see the tram like goes backwards in the moments when the driver is sitting in front. Okay, it goes just back and forth here. Super cool. Brand new tram. KTM from Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant. Founded in 1901. Already for 120 years. They are making the tram cars. Amazing. And now I came here and we've got lucky. We've got lucky to see this. We've got lucky to see the test drive of one of their new trams, brand new trams. And I thought that this is not active anymore because, I mean, I read, just today I read that, well, it's not active anymore. So what a surprise. It's super cool. It's interesting that they test the trams even at almost 9 o'clock on Saturday. Are you happy? Are you happy to see this? Okay, look, maybe in the article I read, I understood something wrong. And maybe they just means that they stopped walking all the way through this railway and use now only a very little part of it. Hi, привет.
Видеоблогер.
Да, я видеоблогер.
Я тоже видеоблогер, я Влада 4. Я тоже снимаюсь, только в YouTube.
Хорошо, хорошо. Да, я что-то слышал. Я что-то слышал про тебя. А4, да, я слышал.
Ну, а я его помощник.
Да, точно, точно. У тебя 36 миллионов подписчиков.
А сколько у меня?
У тебя, по-моему, 36 миллионов подписчиков, да, у тебя?
35. Мне Влада 4, он другой.
Не он, что ли? Он сказал, что он А4.
Он немного повзрослее.
А он сказал, что это он. Я думал, это он.
Да, меня зовут Влада.
Ну, понятно, понятно.
Я тоже хочу видеоблогер.
Это хорошо.
А вы там? Вы куда снимаете?
YouTube.
В YouTube. А как у вас канал называется?
Канал называется Баклыков Live. Потому что я Баклыков, а Live это Live. Ну, типа прямой эфир. Я купил ее в магазине DNS. Но у меня всего 5000. Я не как Влада 4.
Как канал?
И чё? А здесь каждый день так катают? Каждый день?
Ну да.
Что, с утра до вечера, да? Катают. Каждый раз разные, да? Каждый раз разные. Называется Баклыков Live. Баклыков Live.
Подпишемся на него, да? Да. Я на Влада 4 подписан настоящий.
Ясно. Хорошо. Я думал, вот он настоящий. Влад А4. Думал...
Я сын Влада 4.
А, понял. Ну хорошо, это тоже большая удача. Я теперь всем буду рассказывать. Я теперь всем буду рассказывать, что я самого сына А4 встретил. Я теперь, да.
Он немного взрослее, чем он.
Хай.
А где живете?
Я живу вообще в Петербурге. Знаешь, Санкт-Петербург город.
Вот, тогда завтра туда поеду.
Вот, давай, давай. Я просто вот езжу по городам, снимаю. Я был в Сим, Миньяр,
Москве был?
Аша. Да, я был.
Ты был в Минске?
Нет, это же Беларусь.
А в Минске живет Влада 4.
Понял. Очень круто.
Кстати, в Минск можно поехать. А его что там делать?
Но я там не был.
А, кстати, можно съездить в Минск.
Но я съезжу как-нибудь, да.
Там можно объехать весь Минск и найти в ангар Влада 4.
Понял.
Да он не настоящий. Ты совсем лгу. У Влада 4 есть ангар. И гелик, и Ламборгини, и Тесла Кибертрак, Алеша.
Ну, у меня всего 5000. У меня мало.
Мало это много?
Нет, это 5000. Нет. У меня я даже там не зарегистрирован.
А вы что, смотрите, так? А вас как зовут?
Я Сережа.
Я Артём.
Хай, Артем. Хай, Артем.
Я Лера.
Хай, Лера.
Ну там можно покататься.
The kids said that they are riding back and forth here all the time.
Это как означает вот это слово?
Я говорю, вы сказали, что они вот так катаются здесь целыми днями.
Ну, иногда. А почему ты по-другому говоришь?
Потому что у меня англоязычная аудитория.
А, ты просто в другом городе снимаешь. А ты разный язык знаешь?
Я знаю русский и английский. Больше никакой не знаю. Нет. Не знаю. Не учил, потому что...
Ты хочешь съездить в Минск и увидеть настоящего Влада 4?
Конечно, конечно. Я постоянно только об этом и думаю.
Я тоже, ну, у меня... Особенно Глентика.
Ладно,
Я
окей.
на день рождения поеду в Минск. Особенно Глентика. Не, я хочу увидеть Влада 4. Его не существует, Влад. А4, Глент,
Сейчас. I think I'm gonna at least try to ask if I can get inside of the tram. Okay? I don't know if it's gonna be like... I don't know, maybe they're gonna be scared of camera. Because it's like, you know, I'm not like accredited, you know. But who knows? Maybe they will take such a responsibility for themselves. Я сейчас хочу попросить проехаться. Может, можно будет. А,
кстати, в команде
не, ну может меня с камеры не пустят, скажут. Ну что-то, не знаю.
Кстати, вот в команде Влада 4... Мы тоже знаешь, что, кстати, в команде Влада 4 есть, ну, Сергей.
Я не знал об этом. Но сейчас я знаю.
А мы с тобой поедем. Мы в Минск поедем.
Хорошо.
Мы с тобой сейчас поедем, там сейчас покатаемся. Я еще разрешат, конечно.
Только надо аккуратно.
Тихо, там ток. Отходи, там ток.
Что я сейчас спрошу? I'm gonna ask now if I can take a ride.
Только там по-русскому надо спрашивать.
Да, я спрошу по-русски, конечно.
Ну, по-английски они тоже, наверное, должны.
А вы можем прокатиться? Здравствуйте. Можно ли у вас прокатиться? Можно. Я блогер. О, спасибо.
Так, детки, вы катались? Ну куда?
Я путешествую по Южному Уралу. Как раз вот приехал посмотреть знаменитый Усть-Катавский вагоностроительный завод. И тут, надо же, такое счастье. Как раз...
Такой, повезло вам.
Да, испытания идут.
А то у нас не каждый день.
А как часто?
Как часто?
Да.
Ну, как часто? Я через 2, точно через 3.
Понял. Well, we are really lucky. She said not every day they are making tests, like maybe once in 2-3 days. The electricity.
А вам Яша не знаком Титенков?
Кто?
Яша Титенков.
Нет.
Блогер тоже.
Я знаю Варламова.
А, Андрея?
Нет.
Сергея?
Илья Варламов. Илья Варламов. Он к вам приезжал год назад, он прям заходил туда, на завод.
Я, да?
Илья Варламов, да.
Понятно,
Varlamov.ru.
понятно. А еще есть этот Титенков. Яша. Он тоже блогер, тоже по трамваям. И он везде тоже
А, ну
едет.
я нет, я по городам. Просто тут так получилось, то, что как раз город связан с заводом. И мне вообще сказали, что сейчас вот эта линия не работает. Я вообще просто по ней шел, потом смотрю ни с того ни с сего. Идет
Она
трамвай.
у нас не работает вот дальше.
А.
Мы же вообще далеко ездим.
Все, понял.
4 километра, а она у нас не рабочая. Не рабочая? Почему не рабочая? Потому что не хватает рабочих рук.
Спасибо. Спасибо большое.
Пожалуйста.
Это очень эксклюзивно. Спасибо. Okay, we've got exclusive. Well, yes, she confirmed my guess that it's not that the railway not working, but it's not working further. Actually, it used to be, she said, like 4 kilometers long, but now only this part works, only for like this little part for tests. Wow, how lucky we are. Yeah, you know, to come here late on Saturday and to get to the test drive. Wow, damn. But look, a good luck comes to the hard workers, okay? I was driving here for 2 hours 30 minutes.
Hello.
And I've met nice friendly kids.
Артем, отойди, он сейчас сюда подсветит.
Ну ладно, ребята,
Куда
пойду
пойдёт?
дальше. Это уже идет на YouTube. Ведь мой канал Баклыков Лайв. Думаешь, почему он Баклыков Лайв? Баклыков, потому что я Баклыков, а Лайв, потому что это прямой эфир. Видишь, в чем дело? Я сейчас
А ты куда
немножко
идешь
прогуляюсь, а потом пойду к Брянскому мосту.
сейчас? О, мне тоже можно.
Вот так вот.
Можно с тобой?
У меня там автомобиль.
Ой,
Блин, ну, наверное, со мной лучше не надо, потому что вы дети. И для того, чтобы со мной ходить, нужно получить разрешение от ваших родителей.
ну нам разрешают ходить. Где?
Блин, ну нет, вынужден вам отказать. Просто тогда я буду выглядеть как-то нелепо. Я уже уезжаю сегодня. Well, they asked me if they can go with me. I said no, because for this I must get the permission from their parents. They said that parents allow them to walk like all around the town, but I said that still I'm not gonna look good. I'm gonna look ridiculous and maybe even kind of suspicious. So no, I said, I'm sorry guys, but nope. That's cool. So I had to reject. So you see, here goes the continue. It is still in a good condition, and actually they can activate it whenever they want. So it's good. If in any nearest future they will want to start making the tourist attraction out of it, so they still have this infrastructure. Look how nice. It's also very unusual when the tram goes so close to the private residential buildings. Yeah, they will need to cut it off, cut it all. Still the railways are in a not bad condition. Not too bad yet. Wow. Nice viewpoint here. Now look at this. Okay, I think this is this live stream which turned pretty good. Hello everybody, hello who keep joining today, this Saturday. I think it wasn't any mistake for me that instead of like some nice festive Saturday night somewhere else, I prefer to come here to just this Russian Ural Mona town of Ust-Katav, because we were lucky to get a test drive on famous KTM trams. Okay, for those who are not sure where we are in Chelyabinsk region. This is Southern Urals. We're again in the middle of the Ural mountains. This is the continue of my road trip through Southern Urals region. I was in Asha, Minyar, the town of Sim, and now Ust-Katav. All of these cities or towns are actually related. All of them are founded in the middle of 18th century as an iron making plants. Well, we can say metallurgical plants, but maybe it's gonna sound too high for those days. But yeah, for those days it was like the real metallurgical plants. All of them are founded with mostly the family of Masnikov family and Tverdyshev family. Also, the Belazerski family used to belong to the plants. But what about Ust-Katav? In the beginning of 20th century, right since 1901, it was remodeled to the Ust-Katav Car-Building Plant, which is still active. It used to produce the trams for the whole Soviet Union. They even have the world records. They produced almost 15,000, to be exact, 14,991 trams of the same model, KTM5M. You can check it out, how it looks like. And now, in Russia, they still continue producing the trams. They have a lot of orders here. And this is now the main enterprise here, where like most of the residents, most of people who are living here, working there. So Ust-Katav is also so-called Mona town. Mona town, it's a small working town where mostly just the one big enterprise where the majority of the city is working. So Ust-Katav, yes, in Soviet days, it was really popular for its trams. This is officially the tram capital of Russia. You know, it's like here you say Ust-Katav, people suppose, like people imagine the trams, Ust-Katav trams. And now I came here and I filmed just from the outside how is the plant looks like. Everything is closed, and of course no way to get there without accreditation. But wow, what a luck! It's a big luck. I've got to the test tram line, which I thought actually was abandoned. Yes, that's what I've read. But then we have found that only most of the railway really abandoned now. It's not active, but still a little part, like maybe, I don't know, 300, 400 meters is active for testing. And look, imagine, even though it's a freaking Saturday, even though it's a Saturday night, however, we've got to the test drive. They are now testing one of the new trams there. And wow, how lucky we've got. But look, a big luck comes to the hard workers. And I hope I can call myself as a hard worker, okay? And we've got a ride inside of one of the newest models of KTM trams. Never forget that you can go to their website. They have a nice website, pretty informative, available in Russian and in English. When you will go there, just click on English, EN, and you will be able to read all the information and to see the photographs of the trams they're making now. Ust-Katav. Yes, and traditionally, like everywhere in these old metallurgical towns, the majority of, even though it's a town, the majority of the population, the majority of people are living in their private houses. But yeah, like in the very center, there's also like a Soviet multi-flat residential building block. But still, the majority of people are living in the private houses. As you can see, internet is okay here. They have palace of culture, they have the stores, they have internet. They have movie theater with all the same Hollywood movies you can see everywhere now, like Black Widow, Space Jam, and stuff like that. You know, all these towns, they are not festive. They're not festive. They are pretty simple, utilitarian. But, you know, however, it's a clean and comfortable towns, I think. And people are friendly. Very well-mannered kids. Today we've met several kids, and all of them were pretty well-mannered. And also here I need to mention that another great thing about it is that we are all around just the mountains, beautiful mountains, Ural mountains. I'm getting back to my car, which is located next to Bryansk Bridge, the bridge built in 1944. It looks like Manhattan Bridge, just small. We're walking here and the beginning of the live stream. Now walking through this place again. I'm going back to my car. It's better for me to start driving earlier today. Okay, such a 1950s Stalinist neoclassical palace of culture. Here is located also the movie theater. You see now there goes Black Widow, Space Jam, there's Lenin, there's Karl Marx. Here is playground for kids. And look, everywhere, no matter where you are, there are always the guys on classic Soviet cars listening to loud music they want everybody to hear. We were pretty lucky today. From the points of view of the contents, we are really lucky. Dudes, we are lucky. We are lucky. We got to the test drive on Saturday night. What is the name of this park? I don't see any name of this park, but this is just the park next to the Palace of Culture of Ust-Katav. Here now everywhere goes the renovation of the sidewalks. You see, here they already finished. Now everywhere, instead of asphalt, they do the sidewalk tile. It's nice to see the upgrades and renovations, even in a small towns like Ust-Katav. As I said, the population here is almost 22,000 residents. Ust-Katav. Ust, it's like Ustye, the mouth, river mouth. Katav, the name of the river. So it's literally the town on the river mouth of Katav. This sidewalk tile now everywhere. is this stadium. Yeah, seems like it's called here. It's Sport Rai, Sport Paradise. It's been a while. I saw the motorcycle like this. Okay, this is Bryansk Bridge, built in 1944. It used to be the car bridge. Even tracks were driving through this. But since 1970s, it turned to be just a pedestrian bridge. Look, it's a nice cable-stayed bridge. Looks good. And good to see my car is still here. Yeah, today I came minutes a minute to when I planned my live stream. I even got late for 1 minute because there was the maintenance. There was the maintenance on M5 motorway, and also I was driving through a long way. I was driving through Asha again, Minyar, Sim, and I was making like a small videos from dash cam to show you the roads from between all of these towns, and later I will upload them. This is Yuryuzan River, because here is actually the place, Ust-Katav is the place where Katav River meets Yuryuzan River. Manul 103, thank you. Thank you too for super chats. Thank you that you appreciate this really long distance road trips. It takes a lot of time and distance. So thank you for appreciation. And there goes the railway. It's a part of the historic route of Trans-Siberian Railway. Well, still it is. But when they mention in the articles that this is in the historic path of Trans-Siberian Railway, they want to say that it like was the first fragment. Brianna B, this was a wonderful tour of a rural area, Sergey. Thank you, Brianna. Jeff, thank you, Sergey. Great stream today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. because this is something what allow us to keep making this. It's time, it's the distances, which is definitely way easier to go through together. So thank you all, thank you for your support, thank you for your contribution with the super chats, super stickers, and of course on the road trip crowdfunding page at realrussiablog.com/roadtrip. This is how we've made it to already more than 50 cities and towns and some villages of Russia. And it keep going. Okay, after all, I think that I'm gonna finish at the railway station. Katie Mix, do you want to cross the Urals? Look, I want to cross Russia, not only Urals. I want to cross Urals, I want to cross Siberia, I want to cross the Far East. Hi, чё, как дела? Как дела? Я блогер, стример. Я езжу по России, снимаю. Ну, я вот был в Аше, Миньяре, Симе. Сейчас сюда приехал. Я сам из Петербурга.
Что, как вам у нас нравится?
Да. Но мне все вот эти города нравятся, которые идут вдоль гор. Все красивые. Я сейчас еще...
Как канал называется?
Канал называется Баклыков Live, потому что я Баклыков. Моя фамилия Баклыков. Баклыков, да, Баклыков. Live. А Live, потому что прямые эфиры. Баклыков. Баклыков. На английском надо писать. На английском, потому что это англоязычный канал.
Я слышу, вы разговариваете на английском.
Да. Вот знакомлю, так сказать, людей со всего мира с Россией. Это уже где-то, это уже больше 50 городов.
Нифига себе.
Я даже в прошлом году еще делал. Там... Нет, не впервые. Ты читал статьи Варламова?
Нет.
Нет, просто ты не знаешь. Так-то приезжают люди. Просто ты не знаешь. Просто вот Миш меня встретил, а так бы ты даже не узнал бы.
Ну да.
Там машина едет.
Я знаю.
Greg Hodgson, thank you so much. Thank you big time. Баклыков. Баклыков. Ну или там набери просто, знаешь что, на английском вот Ust-Katav, отсортируй, типа трансляции и по дате, и увидишь. Просто набери Ust-Katav. На английском, да, Ust-Katav. Просто английскими буквами там найдешь. Так, вот это уже вокзал, да, здесь?
Да.
А где он?
А?
Дальше? Вот это...
Вон, нет, дальше туда. Вот, считай, вот это здание, мы туда чуть подальше.
А, понял, понял. Вот сейчас идет уже трансляция. Просто потом сохраняется как видео. Получается, вокзал на другой стороне?
Да, вот через железную дорогу проходишь и вот туда.
Понял. The economy of Russia works.
А у вас сколько подписчиков?
Ну, у меня там 5000 всего. Просто это такая узкая ниша. Узкая ниша.
У меня только в ТикТоке 80 000.
Ага. У меня нет в ТикТоке.
Вот здесь и можно пройти, да.
Но я туда, наверное, не пойду просто. Там у меня вообще машина около моста стоит. Я уже надо ехать. Не очень люблю, когда темно ехать. Okay, guys, there's the railway station. Ust-Katav railway station. Well, I will not go to the railway station itself. Just gonna show it. So this is the historic part of Trans-Siberian Railway, built in 1890.
Если хотите, я могу вам показать город весь.
А я уже все сейчас уезжаю.
Не, ну когда вы тут будете еще, я могу вам весь город показать.
А, окей. Ну, блин, только теперь не знаю, когда.
Ну,
Не скоро еще.
Ну когда сможете.
Окей,
Сейчас я вам город покажу. МГР, Баранин,
окей.
Юмай. Шовину могу показать.
Ну, напишите мне там в комментах. В комментах.
Как еще раз канал называется?
Баклыков.
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 Баклыков. Баклыков лайв. По-английски написать. Ков. Не клов, а ков. Баклыков. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a great place to finish today's live stream. Thank you all for watching my channel, and the special attention for Road Trip 2021. You see, whenever I can, I keep it going. We keep exploring Russia, and all the time open up, or how to say, discover the new places together. You know what is really great, that now I discovered actually together with you, even though I'm Russian, but even I now for the first time in Ust-Katav. Okay, it's time already for me to start getting back to my place, and I want to say thank you all for watching. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed big time. This was Ust-Katav, Chelyabinsk region, Southern Urals, Russia. My name is Sergey Baklykov. See you in the end, of course, traditional panorama. See you. Ellis J. G.I. Lewis, thank you, friends. Draven Diver, Brianna B. Say hi to King Nero, Deep Sleep PG, Neil McDonald's, Carly Marks Koskinen, Jeff, Great Gatsby, Maria Z, Jim Stiegel, Turbine 6202, Stevie Ray, Tribulation, Cyber Flyer 1. Пока! Я аппретию. Пока-пока! До свидания! Shelly Vasquez, Michael Bensman, yeah, like really well-mannered kids. All the kids I've met today were very well-mannered. This boy says, I can show you all around. Next time you will come here. And he now even said like до свидания, like goodbye. John Green, MJ, Victor C. Folk, Luis Carlos Rocha, Cosmin Lazar, 90. Pamela Niskanen, Jeff, everybody. Sirets 20. Okay, from the town of Ust-Katav, from Chelyabinsk region, from Southern Urals, from Tram, capital of Russia, from Baklykov life, with love. Never forget to comment, like, subscribe if you're not yet.